We're excited to be coming to you live from inside Riverboat Field. It's the Chupacabras taking on the Mavericks. And today's starter, Satchel Paige. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one is downstairs. And we are underway. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double to start the game.
Anytime you can drive the ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Chris Bryant, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Fly ball down the line. Doby hustling after it. Long run, nice grab. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jorge Polanco in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Squirts away a little bit. To third.
Right there.
Got him.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
That one outside.
That pitch is out.
And the count is 3-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one in triple digits.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher,
Now coming into pinch hit.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Those guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit. Works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit. Even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
1 out, bases empty. Donaldson in his 6th season. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And he hits a ground ball right side. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. 2nd inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Mookie Betts. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. They say you win. With Jr., probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of slice that one into center. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one is inside.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone. Just a pretty thing from start to finish.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And even though he was on the big stage playing in front of thousands of people, you always remember the hat backwards, big smile on his face. He kept this game that can have a lot of stress in it fun, just like he was a kid.
And now here is Manny Ramirez. That one carrying. That's not coming back. He made him pay for that one. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. Lifted in the air out to left. Ramirez under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back.
Leading
and now
off
the first
for the
baseman,
Mavericks,
Tony
the
Clark.
first baseman, Tony
Well,
Clark.
after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Donaldson back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike two.
Some cut action to it.
0-2.
Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
That
One
one
ball,
misses in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That
Ball
one
two.
missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
Seager.
Corey Seager.
On the ground. And foul ball. That one pushed foul. Ground ball up the middle. Polanco sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home
Batting
half
sixth,
of inning number
the
2.
second baseman.
Good late
Now
bite
coming
on that
into
slider.
pitch.
Got the hitter out
Conrad.
front, rolled over on it. Exactly
Conrad.
what it was supposed to do.
Ball
Ball
one
one.
there. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning.
for
The batter
Texas,
will be the
the
shortstop,
shortstop,
Ellie De
Ellie
La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Bryant now. Flied to right his first time. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where
Ball, that's off
you're
the
going to
plate.
catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
That's
Ball,
outside.
that's outside.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Page winds and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Seager fires over to first. And Polanco is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now it's going to be Logan O'Hoppe. Just off the inside edge. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Donaldson delivers. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Strikes him out with 102. Stepping in, Larry Doby. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air to left, down the line. Ramirez towards the line. Ramirez makes the catch. Throw is cut off, goes to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. So digging in, Junior Caminero. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first, and it's in time for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Slider misses outside. Ortiz measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Mookie now. Grounded out his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's in.
Junior takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one in triple digits.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Just
Ball
missed.
1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
1-1.
Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Ground ball left side could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Over to Clark for the inning-ending double play. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
the batter
for
now,
Colorado,
Manny Ramirez.
the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
To third, Bryant. To first,
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to
The
get there.
center
Just
fielder,
rolled
number
over it. Got the ground
32,
ball.
Walker
Jenkins
Jenkins.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. To the right side, Santander. He steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Tony Clark now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Stays alive. 2 out, space is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Here comes Corey Seager. Yeah, that's fouled off. Short hop liner handled it short. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. And now Manny Ramirez. Page back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The catcher,
and here is
33,
Jason Varitek.
Jason Varitek.
And that drops in for a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Jenkins snags it for the 2nd out. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time.
And he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Kyron Paris. And that's
inside.
The inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle, De La Cruz to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
A little out front there as he swings through.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Polanco. And that quickly 2 away. Now a chance for Logan O'Hoppe. Went down. Out on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Good
1 ball,
purpose
2 strikes
pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights.
A swing and a miss. And welcome back to
Leading
the
off
ballpark.
for the
now the number
Chupacabras,
2 hitter,
the third
Chris
baseman,
Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Ball 1 low.
1-1.
And that
Ball,
one off
that's
the
just out.
outside edge. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Jorge Polanco will hit next. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Really consistent release
No
point. He's
ball,
been able to
2
pitch
strikes.
up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
That
Ball,
misses.
in.
And the count 1 and 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That's in. Ball
Well,
2.
this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Puts it away for the out. So here's the cleanup.
The batter, number
David
24.
Ortiz.
Designated
0 for
hitter,
2
David
in this one.
Ortiz.
And that one sliced foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 3-1. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Mookie Betts. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And
Ball,
Mookie
that's out.
takes.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Satchel kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Larry Doby. First pitch
Ball, that's
misses.
out.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating
Ball,
moments.
inside.
They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Donaldson winds and fires. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Towards first, Santander takes it himself.
He's out.
And
What's up,
that's
Nick? How
1
are you?
out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number
Good,
13,
one second.
number
Junior
13,
Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters
0-2.
have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one. Velocity and
Didn't realize I was still in the party.
So 2 down now.
What's up, man?
And here is Manny Ramirez.
How are you?
Strike 1.
Not too bad. Struggling right this second, but not too bad. Is this a PR? No, this is ranked. This is my first Hall of Fame game.
A hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be
Oh,
good enough.
and I'm facing one of the better pitchers in the game right now.
Breaks his bat, pops it up.
Minus.
I believe in you.
Behind his back.
Don't.
It's all good though. I mean,
Number 7 at
he's
the
played a
plate,
lot more games than me,
Griffey
and
Jr.
I'm pitching well. He's just hit 2 bombs,
And a swing and a miss.
almost 3 bombs. I throw it right down the middle.
As long as it's not 88, you're good.
Right.
They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand.
Contrary to the fact that I have 2 hits in this game and he has 8, I think I have hit better. Like I have quite a few perfect outs.
Easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game.
Oh,
they seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Hey, perfect. Oh, God.
Oh, thank God.
Perfect means that like you're doing everything you can do.
Yeah, I mean, it's going right to people.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
This is your last batter.
Right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
And they do the same thing.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Jenkins sizing this
Okay,
one.
contrary to this inning though, those last 2, I'm not looking like I was doing better. It's all good though.
He's already homered in this game.
It's the highest rating I've ever had in ranked.
That's in there. 0-1. On the ground to first.
Thank you.
He takes it himself to the bag, and
Now let's score some runs, boys. Let's be great.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
All right.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they...
It's because that forkball is nasty, dude. Don't take him out. It'd be so bad for you if you take him out.
just don't have it. That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Outside low, and the count is 2-0.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one misses.
There we go.
Lead off walk, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Late swing, fouled off. 0-1 down. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay at a...
Swings and misses. Strike him out.
I've struck out 8 times, and 8 times I struck out on forkballs.
Matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Like this. This is exactly what I'm talking about this game. That's what that's how all my outs are right now, it feels like. Did you see it or no?
No. I saw the ending where it just like I feel like I heard it go straight into the glove, but I just
hit
didn't see
a
it.
perfect, well, not a perfect line drive, but a really hard line drive right to the first baseman, and he caught it and then tagged my runner, who is at first base. Double play.
Swing and a liner foul off.
Like that gets over the first baseman's head, and I got to double down the line. Like everything changes.
Out there to
And this is the hit he gets. Okay.
And that's a base hit.
Whatever. I don't mind. Baseball, I
That
guess.
can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here is Chris Bryant. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside,
Nope,
just missed. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1
and it's
strike.
2-1. Tap foul at the plate. No outs. Runners at first and second.
3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game.
Runners on the move. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 3. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he
Ball,
handles
exit
these
side.
pressure situations.
That to right. He'll be under this one.
Take your time, Dobie.
Makes
Don't
the
mind them.
grab. And there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul out of play.
Take another step. That's what I thought.
Popped up.
Ooh, baby, we got out of it. Cabanero, what the hell?
And that is that. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman.
Oh, please take him out.
Kyron Paris.
Now pitching.
Outside low. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Popped up right side.
Base hit? Not my life.
Pulls that one down, and there's 1 down. And now, David Ortiz. Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
He was looking
Good
for
night.
some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
If only.
Oh, I knew it was coming too, and I just
3
choked.
miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss.
And then choked twice in a row.
That's
That's
the second out.
so
Here's the
harmful.
catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. He was late there. Strike.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
That's horrendous.
Bringing the cheese on that
No
one.
ball,
Looking
2
very
strikes.
settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, wow, my heart hurts, but it's fine.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Betts.
What do you mean? No. Well, it's you, Mark. Figure it out.
Davis back to work. Ball one,
Outside,
no
take the ball.
strikes.
Or not. You're tired. Okay.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. A massive home run. It's 4-1.
Nice swing.
And now it'll be Christian
Well,
Yelich. New pitcher on here, Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this
Press
is where
X
the
deep.
bullpen can
Thank
give
you.
their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's through there for a strike. Nobody
0-1's
on,
the count.
nobody out with a run in. You're at the top of the ninth. And if swing and a miss there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that.
what's
front
this
side
bringing
against
in
this
pitch
left-handed
hitters with
breaking ball.
freaking?
This one popped up. Calls it in, and there's one away. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Went
One
with the
ball,
sweeper, but
two
it
strikes.
misses. Good eye right
Inside,
there.
ball two.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Making contact.
Yes,
That one away,
this
and we'll do it again.
this is lovely.
And they'll do it again.
I believe in you.
Thanks.
Here's a 2-2. Push it off, you'll see another.
Dude, you're at war right now.
What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul
Like,
tough pitches.
okay.
God.
Goodbye. Nope.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, having
Very
such a
late.
Tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls. in a
Goodbye.
row.
Sit him down. Of course not.
Didn't go.
Why would I get it my way? And you're tired. Cool.
That one hit
Thank
to
you.
right.
Ball doesn't lie.
Settles underneath it. And catch. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
That's faced 3 batters. How are you tired? You haven't even faced 3 batters. That's awesome.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Ripped on a line to center.
Oh.
Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out.
What if I walked this game off? That'd be pretty fire.
Bottom of the 9.
Could you imagine?
Fielder,
I
Larry
just-
Doby. And that
Oh, that's it.
misses. And that's ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Gotta not be late if I want to walk it off.
1 strike.
High fly ball down the left field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Okay.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit. In the air,
That's
right
gonna be
field.
caught. Of course.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Manny Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
No ball,
Hitters
2 strikes.
got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Chapman is just 1 strike away.
A game.
Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
No, I fucking knew it was coming. Good game.
Well, he held him down for
Whatever. I'm no professional, that's for sure. Yeah, he was in the 700s.